If you love sandwiches, wraps, or breakfast toast, then this video is for you. Why? Because you guys don't have to give up bread to lose fat. We just inherently have to make smarter choices. Let's go through some of the best options here at Costco if you're still on your weight loss journey. Choosing wraps, roll-ups, specifically one of my favorite ones is gonna be the lavash rolls. The best part about these is it's around 110 calories with 10 grams of protein. It has fiber to help reduce all-cause mortality, diseases. That's a real main benefit. And because it's like a thin, light texture.
Hey, how are
Mikey,
you?
nice
Jackie.
to meet you. Jackie, nice to meet you. Were you going for the
Bread?
bread?
Yes, the sourdough.
Time bread's a good one too, but it depends what you're making too, so it complements it. Yeah, no, that's good. I'm about to pick up some clothes too later. It was nice meeting you, Jackie. Lavash is generally Middle Eastern bread. It's rolled up. It's not puffed up with air. Why you're gonna get that thin-like texture. Typically, it's usually yeast, salt, water. Pretty minimal as far as like ingredients go. You don't really have to throw that much to make these roll-ups. That's why best case, whenever I grab like one of the lavish breads, these ones right here. A few different ways you can grab these. You can either cut them up, form triangles, spray them with like avocado oil, and then toss them in the air fryer. Like that would be a really good way to do it. You grab these, you take this low fat or fat-free cheese. Grab some of the sauces here. Some of the sauces aren't that bad. I wouldn't choose pepperoni, but this is a really cool way to make a low-calorie, high-protein flatbread. For one roll-up, it's 110 calories, 0 grams of saturated fat. I try to limit my saturated fat as much as I can. And then my sugar, so it's only 1 gram. You double this, you're getting like 20 grams, but don't hit your protein intake with the bread. These are just supposed to be better, lower calorie, higher protein options, so you get more food volume, satisfies you, tastes good. 2 ounces each, 12 of them for $5.69, which actually isn't bad for the deal. And I don't think anything is really bad for the deal here at Costco, to be honest. Next item I'm going to choose is one of the Mission Carb tortilla wraps. Why? Because they use modified wheat starch. They use it specifically so it has the same similar texture and taste to a regular tortilla, but it's 1/3 the carbs and the calories. The fiber is soluble, so it's going to slow down digestion. It doesn't like increase your blood sugar levels that much, but even when you consume protein and veggies, it's going to lower it regardless. When I grab one of these, because of the fiber content is so high, it makes it very minimal. 70 calories. It's 1.5 grams of saturated fat, 0 grams added sugar, which is really nice. But technically the total carbs is 19, but because of the fibers, 17 grams, you're getting 2 net carbs. Still has like about 2 calories, but we don't really count it. According to the nutrition label, it's about 70 calories. It's probably a little bit more. These ones or the siete are like really good choices. So if you're making chicken fajita wraps or you're grabbing turkey and cheese roll-ups, 2 8 counts, $6.99. One of my first choices for flour tortilla wrap. If I'm making like French toast in the morning or turkey and cheese sandwiches, I'm gonna use this too. We have the 647 bread, which stands for basically 6 net carbs. It's 40 calories and 8 grams of fiber to help reduce all-cause mortality, diseases. You're getting a mix between the plant-based prebiotic fiber and whey protein. That is the reason why I can have a good like protein to calorie ratio. And usually with the prebiotic fiber, with the thyme bread, it's amazing. It's gonna help you to improve your appetite, your digestion. Usually with prebiotic fiber, that's what it does. 18 slices, there's 2 packs in each. Choose this one over probably one of the Martins. Nothing against Martins, but this one usually has like a bittery taste to it. Potato bread sandwich. So if you're using this for your sandwiches, this is almost like quadruple the amount of calories because it also has no fiber versus if I were to just get the old time. Either way, if you make French toast in the morning, I would usually take these, put almond milk instead of regular milk, or you could use the Fairlife shakes. Doing that, turkey sandwiches, they come out really good. Texture usually with Italian bread is soft. It's a little chewy, nothing like that cardboard texture taste. These ones have always been a staple in my diet for like years. So if I want bread and I'm choosing bread, those ones specifically are like my go-tos. This one became very popular because grain-free and had like the most minimal ingredients. The siete grain-free tortilla wraps. These are the almond flour ones. Got a soft, nutty, supple flavor and texture to it. Take these. It's just almond flour. It's tapioca, coconut. Each one is around like 180 for 2. 5 grams. It's minimal and added sugar. 1 gram saturated fat. The almond flour too in it specifically is going to add a lot more like healthier fats. You put this on the skillet and then you flip it 10 to 15 seconds on each side. $8.89. You are getting a 20 count. I tend to like limit added sugars, saturated fat as much as I can. I feel like I'm moving with everybody else. This would be the best case as far as wraps go for breakfast tacos, or if you're making turkey avocado wraps, that would be another great option as well. If you want the alternative to those Mission Carb Balance Tortilla wraps, this would really be it. As far as like meal prepping for the week, you don't have to let the bread go stale like your emotions and like your ex. Instead, you can take them, the 647 bread, put them between parchment paper, freeze them overnight so they last a little bit longer. The lavash bread too, put them in between parchment paper, paper, they freeze pretty well. And then you can always throw it back into the air fryer, reheat either like the Mission Carb Balance or the Siete, 300 degrees for about 2 to 3 minutes to come out with the same texture and taste. They're just gonna last longer. That's how you keep your bread usually fresh and effortless. If you're still grilling in the winter over here in Jersey, if I'm choosing any type of particular buns, if I don't want to use the thyme bread, the Martin's rolls, between having less added sugar and less saturated fat. And then for the price, it's a little bit more pricier than on the price. You could probably have 2 of these versus the old time would be $3.40 for 2. This would be $2.60 for 2. Getting 16 of them for $3.68 per pound, so it comes out to $6.89. If we're choosing hamburger buns, hot dogs, we're gonna go with this brand specifically. Scared about cutting bread while you're on your diet. And it's not about just cutting bread in general, it's about picking the right ones so you can stay on track to your fat loss journey. Lower calorie, higher protein breads are gonna make it sustainable for you to stay on track and adhere to your diet better so you can end up losing more weight in the long run and just make it easier overall. If you guys still need help with a customizable training program, sign up to my 90-day accelerator program below. I'm gonna show you some of the best training, supplements, and cardio routine you need to implement to help you get the body of your dreams. Sign up below. I'll see you soon.